Hello and welcome back to EAP, the podcast where we talk about anything, anytime, anywhere, at any point in the day. Yep. So today I am joined by one of my co-hosts.
Espresso.
And today we are talking about the new year because this is the first podcast of the new year. Happy 2024, everybody. I hope everybody's years was awful. Just kidding.
Wow.
But I want to start off by asking my co-host about his year, like what he did over the past 2023, if he ate some food or not.
I didn't eat any food at all in that year. I starved all the way through and now I finally ate today.
This is the I don't eat anything for the entire year challenge.
Hey guys, sign up for No poop January. How about?
No poop. I have to hold in all of my poops for the entire.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So all year of
just the ones that you want to highlight the most about your year.
Okay. So 2023 our God's year. What's it say?
What do you mean?
I forgot. I don't know. Never mind.
No. Wait, elaborate.
People usually say God's and Lord Savior's year 2023.
I don't think I've ever heard of that, but it does kind of it makes sense.
Yeah. I have only heard it on this zombies map from Call of Duty. Yeah, I know, it's funny.
Fetch me their God year.
Okay, so last year was really interesting because first things first, it went by so fast. I don't know how, but it went by so fast. Do you feel the same?
No. The year for me went relatively slow. The year for me went really slow. I'll talk about mine here in a bit, but I want to hear about yours first.
Sure. Yeah, it just went by really I don't know how. It was January. I remember we were still sophomores, you and me. We started a podcast last year.
Sophomores, yeah.
Yes, that's right.
We started it with Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron.
And hold on. Unfortunately, Aaron will probably never be coming back just because they moved schools.
Yeah, they moved schools, that's right.
If they're listening to this, which I hope that they do.
Maybe they do.
We'll miss you a lot. Especially Espresso. He's crying right now. But yeah, if you ever want to I don't know, maybe hang out sometime and then we can maybe try to record something, then definitely just let us know. Let us know. And give me your skin. But anyways, continue.
Okay, yeah. Second of all, third of all, what else you asked?
First of all, I am Vegeta.
Okay. Let me remember. Yeah. One thing. Okay. It may sound weird, but so in my Discord server, what should I call it? Because I feel like it's dumb just calling my Discord server. Because more than a server, there's only only 15 people.
Well, you could just call it a little space that you and your friends.
I guess so, but it does have a name.
What's it called?
It's long and it's in Spanish and it's jugadores pendejos.
And what does that translate to?
It means how do you translate that? Hold on.
You're supposed to know this, Espresso.
Brain players.
Oh.
Brain gamers. How about that?
Oh yeah. I thought okay.
Yeah, okay, but I'm gonna abbreviate.
I'm gonna stick my tongue down an old man's throat. Abbreviate.
We also use this abbreviation in the server. It's called Pepe. Or JP, I don't know. Pepe.
Gay P?
Gay P, yep.
Gay guy P?
Yeah.
Gay guy bathwater?
It's just the two initials, But okay, in JP, it sounds weird calling that, but in JP, we usually we started the server in 2020.
Okay, yeah.
And we never like. I mean, we did sometimes like do like calls like VC voice chat, but it wasn't really like the main focus of the server. And during 2023 we did a lot more of that, especially like the entire year. And you can notice that because you can notice like the drop of like the messages, like the amount of messages. Because we usually like spend
it
time.
started it started to like go downhill.
Yeah, and like it was really fun because like I had like a really cool a lot of memories. We played a lot of games together. We played. Yeah. It was the first time I played Black Ops Zombies, and what you. It didn't pull up. Okay, yeah, it was the first time I played Black Ops Zombies, and I've been obsessed ever since.
Play what?
Black Ops Zombies.
Oh yeah. You played that for the first time this year?
Yes, last year. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was really good. I really liked it. Like I'm really into the lore, and because it has a really complicated and long lore.
I never really got into the lore until I
But
I can see why.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I seen like because like the lore is like really like complicated.
Because I mean like originally I just played it just to play it, and then I started getting into the lore. Like I'm not like in it, but like I do
kind of recognize like
I do like recognize like I don't even know their names. Okay, I'm not that big of a fan, but you know.
There's,
then again, I bet you can't name like
a
Pokemon from like the third game.
Actually, Pikachu.
That's the first game.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I found Pokemon names more complicated.
I honestly can memorize. Like I know almost all of them. If you pull up like a picture of one, I could name it.
Yeah.
Except for the latest one, because I'm still kind of getting used to them. Yeah. And honestly, like if you just pulled one up from like the newer games, I probably would just be like, femboy.
Femboy. Yeah. What else? I got a boyfriend. Yippee.
Boo.
Shut up.
Boo.
We are 8 months.
8 months. Hey, one more month and you guys are having a baby.
Hell yeah! Yeah, 8 months into the relationship. It's been really good so far. He's been doing fine. It's his first relationship ever, and it's like what a month.
His first relationship?
Yeah, his first. I mean, my 5th. I know, yeah.
You hoeing around, you little.
Shut up.
You hoeing around, you little femboy.
Every single relationship I've been in has not been that good, to be honest.
Well, I mean, has this one been going on? I mean,
it's been really good. Yeah.
I mean, like based off what you've been saying, it seems like it's been going great.
Yeah, it's just been great. We do have like sometimes we do have like a little, like discussion, like something happens, so like but
he beats you.
Yeah, he just beats me every day.
I mean, like, is it like abuse if the person that's getting beat likes it?
I mean, my philosophy is like if he like consents to it.
If you consent to beating.
Yeah, if you're like okay with it and you consent to it, then it's not abuse.
I mean, I feel like it would be like acceptable if the other person is all right with it.
Yeah.
Be like, oh my god, what happened to you? My boyfriend hit me. Oh my god, you should get out of that relationship. That's so toxic.
But I like it when he hits me. Yeah. But this is what happens with our relationships. Sometimes we, have a hiccup and anything, but we come out. That's great.
Yeah,
I feel like it's not really normalized for like relationships to like have a little like mishap.
I mean like. I think like a lot of people nowadays see like arguments as like the end. Yeah. But like a real relationship would like they would get angry at each other. Like you can't avoid an argument.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
But
I do kind of
but like sometimes. It's just like all that matters is that you come back.
Yeah.
You guys talk it out, and even if you can't come to some sort of agreement, you guys can like still be like together. And they said like gay people can't.
Oh yeah. I've heard it before.
Like there's like all like men should be with women, women should be with men, like all this stuff. And personally, I found like based off like my own studies quote unquote, And by studies, I mean I guess, dude. I'm kidding. No. Just from like a standpoint.
Yeah.
It seems like the homosexual, community has like more solidified like relationships.
Yeah, I mean,
except for a friend of ours who can't get in a relationship to save her life, and she's been in like 4 situationships in the past month. If you're listening to this, I know it's you.
Yeah, that's right. We're talking to you, Marcus. I don't know,
Marcus.
But yeah, I feel like because we were like more like, I guess more people that tend to like accept more, a lot of more stuff,
Yeah.
But
Gay people are gay. They always know how to take stuff in. So.
Yeah, totally. Anyways,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Yeah.
But like,
yeah. I got it. Yeah. That's April barely. I know. Okay, hold on. During summer, nothing really happened. Oh yeah, I worked.
Do you still work?
I don't still work. I wasn't fired, but like they told me oh yeah, we're gonna call you back if we need you back. Kind of.
They never called you back.
They never called me back.
Well, I quit my job because it was actually during
really?
Christmas. Yeah, it was actually like leading up to winter break.
Yeah.
I was going to my hometown for what time is it? Going to my hometown for Christmas, and I told my boss or my ex-boss, my ex, I told him that I was going to be going out of town and that I needed that week of Christmas and then the week after, like basically from I think I left like the 26th to like the 30th. No, not the 26th. That's the day after Christmas. Yeah. I think I left like the 15th.
Damn.
And then I was gone for like 15 whole days.
Yeah.
So basically. Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna need like from now until like the 30th, the 31st.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, if you take this time off, then I'm gonna take you off the schedule indefinitely, and your little feeble little Mexican mind. I'm kidding. I'm not racist, but if you don't know what that means, it just means like forever.
Yeah.
Indefinitely.
You're fired.
And I was like, at that point, like I wasn't in like the best like headspace.
Yeah.
Like I had a lot of stuff going on, revolving around like certain friends and just like my own like mentality at that point, and I was just really stressed out, and work was like the only thing that like kept me busy.
Yeah.
And I also kind of felt like I needed to have a job because like like a 17-year-old.
I guess
a 17-year-old with like no job, he kind of sounds like a loser.
I mean, I don't know.
It's just like based off like how society sees it. Like I look at it as how society sees it, but like I felt like defeated, so I was just like, okay, I'll just come in.
Yeah.
And I just went back to class.
Yeah.
And just like an hour later, because I was going over it in my head, like an hour later, I was just like, this place doesn't pay me that much, because like they only schedule me on weekends, and then like I get paid like barely anything. Yeah. So I was just like, 2 days. Dude, just take me off the schedule. I quit. It's not worth it. And he didn't respond. But I just assumed, because like I had like up until that point I had like 2 days left, or I had like 2 days scheduled, and that was like the weekend.
Yeah. And
I told him I'd come in. I lied. I actually was originally intending to go in.
Yeah.
Because just like the extra money, and because I wanted to say bye to my coworkers.
Yeah.
But on Saturday, I got a text message from one of my coworkers. His name was Manuel. We would call him Manny. And he was like, "Hey, can I take your shift? Can I take your shift today?" And I was like, I mean, I get to stay home, so yeah. I guess. And then the day after, one of my team leaders, his name was Omar, and I asked him what time he wanted me to come in, and he was like, "Oh, you don't have to come in if you don't want to, but like, like if we need you, I'll call you.
Yeah.
But like even then, you still have the choice to come in." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll just stay home then." And yeah, I just didn't work that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I regretted it because, I mean, that Sunday I got to stay home.
Yeah.
With my cousin and my grandma, because like the rest of my family, they went off to go watch a football game like in person, because they got tickets to the Niners versus the Cardinals, and we're like, our family's like a big Niner team fan.
Niner, it sounds funny.
Like the 49ers.
Yeah, I know. But
San Francisco.
I know, but like Niner, it sounds.
Niner, because they were called the Niners because like. Or they're called 49ers. I have no idea why they're called 49ers. Or I actually don't know if it's 49ers or just Niners. But there were people who would go down to like the lakes of like San Francisco back before, like Golden Gate Bridge and became like a spot for like lesbians.
That's cool.
And they would go down to the lakes, and they would do this thing where they would like scoop up a bunch of dirt in like these pots, and then just kind of like filter out the pots. Yeah. And then there would be gold, and those people were called either Niners or 49ers.
Yeah, gotcha.
I think it was 49er, because I think like the gold sold for like 49 something, like carats.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I got to stay home and I played Fortnite. I've been playing, over the winter break. I just like played.
Really got into it.
I just got really into Fortnite, and like I'm not like one of those like Fortnite kids that like are like on like the ranked matches and just like going off like crazy. No, I'm more of just like I'll get into a match, and if I lose, I lose. If I win, I'm gonna like piss myself.
Yeah.
I'm not like a try hard. I'm not like anything like that. I'm more of just like a casual player, but I just got like really into playing it because I like literally had like nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And also during the break, I went to my hometown, obviously, and I started talking to this one girl. Her name was, what was her name? I totally forgot what it was. Yeah, don't. Her name was Pauline.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Beautiful name. Yeah. Beautiful name, beautiful woman. But she was obviously coping for something by talking to me. She was obviously coping for something. And, she just kind of just left me undelivered. And it's okay.
Yeah.
That stuff happens.
Yeah,
and, I only talked to her for about, 3 weeks. And for, the first day after, I knew that it was, us talking was just, done, I was, bummed out and damn it.
Yeah.
But I just kept going. I just brushed it off afterwards and then just played more Fortnite. Because it was kind of a relief because while I would play matches, I would like a little spot to just crouch and then just check my phone real quick.
Your phone.
And then just go back to playing. And if I got a text message from him, I'm like, text her real quick. I'm like, you're cute.
Back to Fortnite.
You're building. But yeah.
I feel like for your job, I feel like that's fine because it was your first job, right?
It was my first job.
Yeah. At one point, I feel like if you still work at Jack in the Box, as a first job, it's fine, but if you still work it, for a long time, okay, you know what? Maybe you should move on to bigger, better.
Yeah, there was there's a worker there. Her name was April, and she told me she's been working there for 5 years.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Dedication.
Yeah, that's dedication.
And it only recently, maybe 2 months before I quit, she got a position as team leader.
Damn.
All those years,
yeah,
leading up,
and just barely.
She was just an employee.
Damn.
But then she just recently got team leader. I think it was because she got offered it, but then just like turned it down. But then like she was just like screw it, cause like it's like a $1 raise.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Actually, I don't think it does anything else. Just puts a bunch of responsibility. It's not a great place to work.
Yeah.
Now that I'm like really thinking about it, it's like it's not
like,
a great place to work.
It's just, yeah, it's fine for like a first job experience.
Yeah, like a high school job.
Yeah.
But not something to like, unless you're like one of the higher ups. Not something to like
look forward to it.
Or not something to like try to like pay rent with.
Yeah. With my job, I feel like I feel kind of like I don't know, like I'm not sure if it was a good or a bad experience.
Well, you got paid like like 500 bi-weekly.
Yes. Bi-weekly.
And
it's
like
good.
compared to my paychecks, I would have had to work like 5 days a week to get that much.
But like the thing about that job is that like I work 5 days, like basically like all the days I had school, I had like and basically I only like came home, ate, and then just left because the place was far.
Yeah.
And also it took up like a lot of time. It took up like what, like I don't know.
Did you walk?
No.
You ran.
By car it was like what, like 20 minutes?
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's. I mean, how fast were you guys going?
I don't know, man.
What did you have to go down to the interstate?
I don't know. Actually, I think it was more like 10 minutes. But like we went by the.
You went to McDonald's every time.
McDonald's, yeah. We went to what's it called? I forgot. Into the freeway every single day.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's in. I think Gilbert.
Gilbert. Okay. I see it.
But it was in the Mesa, basically. It was in the Mesa. But yeah, it just took up like a lot of time. I barely had any time left. Like the only like 3 days, are like Saturday and Sunday, which I feel like it's just I don't know. It's just that's what every job is. But like no, cause like I had school on top of that job, So it took up just basically every hour of my schedule basically just to focus on that job. And the pay was good. I did appreciate it.
Yeah, it was like from what. You got paid like $500 a week. That's like for like a high school student. That's
good.
Like really good.
That is really good. However, I only got paid.
Imagine all the V-Bucks you can get.
Shut up. I only got paid 3 times because after 6 weeks, because 3 times.
Yeah.
They told me, all right. So I work with my mom and my my brother, and my mom realized, hey, we're not getting like paid enough because like basically you work there, like the amount of work you did equals to the amount of money you made basically, and like we were doing like a bit like overdue, maybe like what, like $50 like or like $100 like
that's
less that we're supposed to do. And my mom told like the supervisor, and the supervisor was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell like the school staff, and she took it out with the school staff, and the school staff was like, yeah, they couldn't like come together to like an agreement. So like the supervisor was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna call you guys back because you guys like work really good. I'm gonna call you back and see if we can get you like another school as like the janitors. And we never got that call back. My mom said like it's cause like it was so close to December, and like a lot of people, if they work in December, they're not gonna come back in January, after a break, basically. So I've been just waiting, since December, like just to get that call back, and we barely got into like,
I think you should. I think just like precautionary, you should just start looking for like a part-time job.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that.
I'm actually going out being this weekend. I mean, she already has a job, but she's just gonna be going with me to like job hunt, just hang out, have fun.
That's cool. I've been on this place. It's called I can't remember. I think it's called El Charro. Something. It's a restaurant. It's a small restaurant.
Honestly, I would love to see you at a restaurant. I could like spit on you or something. No, I'm kidding.
Actually,
this dish is cold. I demand you suck me off.
Actually, that is my brother used to work at that restaurant. I think it was his first job, and like the pay isn't that great as a like as a waiter, but since a lot of old people go there, And old people have a lot of money because they work all their life, and they get paid by the government because they can't work anymore. Basically, they give you like $100 per tip, basically.
$100 per tip.
I mean, not that much, but sometimes it can happen. But like they do give you like a really high tips, basically. So
Yeah.
I guess it's better to just work at restaurants where like old people go because they give you higher tips.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of old people went to where I worked.
Yeah.
I never got tipped that much because they're all like Satan spawns.
Yeah, I feel like it's a different breed of old people.
Yeah, there's just like a bunch of like cheap people over
Yeah.
there, and like the majority of them were like either homeless or
They check in the bunch. Man.
I mean, like there's those times where it's just this like this guy who looked like he was like an athlete, or this woman who like they look like they should not be in there.
Yeah.
Like they should be like off in like a Whole Foods or something.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'll have like 3 of the number 5 combo large. I'm like, who the hell are you eating for? I know those muscles didn't come from no damn like cheeseburger. No, like is it like a cheat day? Like, do you want to know what it's like to be fat? I'll tell you now. You wake up with like bad acid reflux, and then like all your burps are like some of the most gaseous, most venomous. Like
I cannot imagine that.
Yeah. Like life of a fat guy just is not it. But you did talk to me earlier before we started the podcast about what you wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
And that is the recent leak stuff about
get into them.
the leaks of like Jeffrey Epstein's list.
Hold on, let me just put it in a second. Okay, so Preston did not fully understand. Does not fully understand what the Epstein list is. So
I mean, I know the Epstein's list. I mean, like
kinda.
Yeah, kinda. But
you gotta like read summarized version.
Yeah, I mean, like, did you study it? Are you on it?
I studied it.
Are you on it?
I'm on it. Yep, that's right, guys. Use code EEP on the link below to get another spot on the EPS.
To open a spot.
Yeah,
in
to open a
Epstein's
spot.
list.
It's like like Jake Paul used to make like
Yeah.
Team 100 like
Never back down.
never back. Okay, yeah. So that was this guy Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know why he's rich. He was just rich.
I think he was a actor.
Really?
Was he an actor?
Okay, look it up. Look it up.
You tell your you tell.
Yeah. Okay. So Jeffrey Epstein, pedophile. I think we all know that he's a pedophile. Basically before
Some people love him for that.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, he used to have these
I looked up Jeffrey Epstein and it asked for my location.
they wanna like put you in prison. Yeah, if you're Epstein,
I don't.
It doesn't even like say.
Hold on. What was Jeffrey Epstein
rich for?
How did Epstein make all of his money in the 1970s, 1980s? Epstein worked at the investment bank Bear. So I think
banker.
He's like a banker.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
That doesn't make sense how he knew people like Oprah and like.
Okay,
Donald
listen,
Trump.
I'll get into that. So, Jeffrey Epstein, he owned this private island. I don't know where. It's just a private island. Get that out of me. Well, yeah, there, basically, because he's really rich and, rich doesn't equal famous,
and
but
white.
he was really rich, so he had a lot of contacts, basically, he could just contact, like, he could be, like, on the phone, like, give me Obama.
Hello, I'm Obama.
Oh, Obama, yeah.
Imagine that's what he says every time he answers the phone. He's just like, it's like, oh, my fellow Americans, you have just called Barack Obama. It's like a guy in like a Wendy's.
It's like, yeah, he could basically just pull up anyone, because he was rich, So
yeah, when you're rich, you can do like practically.
Yeah,
anything.
you can just basically the world is yours.
Like, you can like kill a guy and then like eat his
you could just
skin.
basically cover it. You can just cover
eat
it.
his skin.
That too. Yep.
You don't even be rich for that. That's what I do every day.
Hell yeah! Up the grind. Yeah. So private island. Basically, it was like a like he hosted like a pedophile circle, basically like a how do you say this, like a human trafficking.
It was like
circle.
it was from
with
what,
minors.
Yeah,
basically.
it was like a place where he just held a bunch of like underage women.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry if you're sensitive to this topic. We didn't like put any warnings.
If you're sensitive to the subject, we don't care.
You don't. I don't know. I put like a 10-second.
We do apologize if this is like sensitive information. I don't know if this is what we're gonna be talking about for the rest of the podcast, but
I don't think so.
If you find it uncomfortable, just try skipping to a time when we're talking about
anyways, but we did say.
And then if we go back, then just like slit your throat. I don't know.
We did say we will talk about anything in the podcast, though.
Yeah, anything, anywhere, anytime.
Yep.
Like we'll talk about 9/11 when it comes back around.
Anniversary! Yay! We get free Minecraft skins. Okay.
Just like there's two skins and they're both like towers, and then one is and then it's just like the Al Qaeda members, and then just like a plane.
Okay.
There's like a map.
So coming back to Epstein Island. I know. Yeah. Shut up. Going back to Epstein Island. Hosted like human trafficking, and basically it was famous because he like a lot of like famous and rich people found out about the island, and he was like, okay, man, can I go to the island because we like minors.
We like minors. Dude, Minecraft YouTubers would have like a time.
Yeah, a time there.
They would be like thriving on that island.
I just can't like imagine like Dream being like just coming up to Epstein and being like, hey man, kind of like
Can I speed run on your map?
Speed run your send me a spot.
Send me a spot.
You can do SMP Epstein Island.
Epstein's Island.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay. Dude, my dad, when we were going to to our hometown,
Yeah.
He was like, so how's your podcast going? I'm like, we kind of like gave up on that. This is why. This is why. I'm gonna gatekeep it from him.
Oh my god, no. Well, yeah.
Dad, if you somehow find this, I love you.
Yeah, coming back to this thing again. So yeah, a lot of rich and famous people came out to it, and they pay a lot of money for it, basically. What is that sound? Anyways.
The sound of 417.
Oh yeah, I gotta continue, man. Anyways, it was
like 13.
Basically, yeah, it was that island, and a lot of people went, and that's where the list came from, the Epstein's list. The list of like people who were allowed to go there, basically.
Yeah, and then like whenever he, like offed himself, apparently he was like, nobody look at the list. The list is covered in people.
Yeah.
And then, like just recently.
It got leaked.
It got leaked.
Yeah.
I have no idea how it got leaked. I have no idea.
Me neither, man.
If it was true, but apparently
stuff just gets leaked sometimes. I don't know how people just find out the way to like leak stuff.
People are saying like. People are just like kind of saying like names. Like I saw on like.
I saw Michelle Obama.
I saw Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah, and James Gunn too. I saw James Gunn, director.
Yeah.
He directed Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like. I have like no idea if that's true or not, but.
Yeah, some lists are like some images are going around being.
Yeah, some images are going around like my sack. But yeah, honestly, like, it's like a very like gross thing to think about.
Yeah,
how, like, there's like an island like made for pedophiles.
That sounds like a villain story. To be honest.
At the same time, I'm not really too focused about it because like.
Yeah.
What like I do hope that like if the list has actually been leaked, those people who were on it will face
consequences.
Face the hammer, face the Almighty.
Hopefully.
But I'm not gonna be like, oh please God, please let the Epstein's list be real. Please let me be on it.
One thing I do want to mention. So basically, with the list leaked, basically it was like a whole document. It's like 1,000 pages long of like the Epstein list and the Epstein Island. Yeah. And they were interviewing one of the kids there, basically. Yeah. One of the kids, and basically the interviewer asked, okay, so did
it feel good?
Fuck me. Yes. Did you ever see Michael Jackson? And the kid said, yes, I did. And then he said, okay, did you ever give him like a massage? Which, a massage basically means, like a blowjob or like, sex or basically. I know. And the kid said no. Basically, like, they asked every kid and every kid said no.
He just wanted to watch.
Okay, the thing about like Michael Jackson is that I feel like he was only like invited in a way, and Michael was like, okay, I'll go because
maybe he didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know, and he just wanted to go because like it's like kind of like he wanted to be like polite, it's like.
I feel like he didn't know because like I feel like anybody who wasn't on the list like didn't know because that's like if you knew about it like report it, exactly. But like I feel like he didn't know. And Epstein was like, "Hey, you want to like come to my island? We got some cool stuff here.
We got some,
we got
coladas,
pina coladas, pina cominers.
Like Michael looks like pina coladas. I love them.
I love pina colada. I love going to random islands and they pull up and he's like, oh, these are miners. These are oh no, take me home.
Yeah, I feel like he will be like really uncomfortable there, like knowing him.
Yeah, and then. Maybe that's how it happened. Maybe, like, Michael Jackson saw what happened. He was like, this shall not stand.
Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, that's the only thing I do want to, like, touch on.
By the way, I think that this podcast is going to start getting more, like, with, like... More I don't want to say, like, dark humor jokes, but I do want to say, like, we are going to have, like, less of a filter than, like...
Sure.
Like, appropriate. I mean, we're not gonna like straight up just like say like essay
slurs.
Jokes or slurs, but like if you don't like the I don't want to say dark humor because dark humor has been like thrown around a lot. I don't know if this is like dark humor.
I don't know. It's just stuff that sometimes it's
I mean, like we laugh at it.
Yeah,
if we laugh at it, then it's valid.
I guess it's just I guess it's just humor that like most people find inappropriate.
But if you don't like it, then by all means just don't listen to the podcast. Yeah. And if you do, if you get a good chuckle, if like little air escapes your butt to like,
yeah.
if you like fart while laughing at this, then this podcast is for you. But anyways, New Year, I feel like a lot of people don't understand like what the new year can bring.
Yeah.
And like nobody sticks to their resolution. Do you have a revolution? A revolution?
Yeah.
Resolution.
So
I'm gonna kill all of them.
I when lead up to New Year's, I was like, oh yeah, New Year's resolution are a thing, and then you just like didn't do anything except like I believe it was on like actually like New Year's Eve, like that same day. I was like, okay, I gotta like think about like what I want, like not like a resolution, but something I want to do, this year. So I was thinking, okay, what do I want to do? I want to meet my boyfriend more, see him more. I want to like continue the podcast, I want to, what else? I want to, graduate a junior year, but really basic stuff, like, it's kind of more like, time elapsing, but then there's stuff like, for example, I want to improve more on, like, drawing. Oh, yeah, these are my keys.
Oh, I thought you just put your hand in your pants.
Yeah, I want to improve more on my drawing, because, it's sometimes...
Honestly, I've seen your drawing, it is pretty good.
Thank you.
It is pretty good. I've also seen other things of yours. like your games files.
Yeah. What else? Definitely play more games because I basically when I got paid, like when I got paid into my job, I bought like a lot of Steam games.
Like what?
Like let me on top of my head. Sexy Blader. Half-Life 2.
Meat Life.
Lobotomy Corporation, Library of Rena.
Did you get Lethal Company?
I did not yet. I want to buy it, but
I do want to get like a PC.
Yeah, you should, man. Maybe like a laptop.
Give me yours.
No. No.
It's like pointing gun at you.
What else I got?
I wanted to see like. Because my mom is thinking about moving, and she said if we are, then we're gonna like move into a house that I can have my own room in.
Oh, that's cool.
I want to try to get into like
PC gaming?
Like PC gaming, but also like streaming.
Oh, okay.
And
I support that idea. Yeah.
yeah, you know, it's I have no idea how people start off those things.
Yeah, okay, so one thing to keep in mind. Well, first of all, I feel like you need experience with video games, like in, PC, more than anything.
I just play Minecraft.
You just play Minecraft.
I mean, people love Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like, but the thing is, when you're a streamer, it's really hard to get like, the fire going, basically. You may get like 3 viewers once in a while, maybe 1 follower. But the thing about streaming is that if you don't have like a fan base already established, nobody is ever really gonna, watch your streams.
I would try to ask. I'd try to ask like our group to maybe like check it out sometime.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to pressure them. Just like watch my stream, watch my stream, watch my stream, watch my stream.
But the thing I just think that with streaming, first you gotta do like something else for like become like known for something else.
Become
first.
like an OnlyFans.
I mean, that could work.
I mean,
I don't know. Just be known. Be known on the internet, and then people will watch you, will tune into you.
I mean, like a thing that like a community that while it does have like pretty like big content creators. I think like the biggest content creator has like 3 mil like subscribers. Like the Pokemon community is like a very
repetitive.
It's not repetitive. It's more like free because like with like a lot of like content like video games.
Yeah.
Every single game has its like known creator like Fortnite with like Ninja and like Tfue.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Like Minecraft with like Dream and Dream.
I guess if you're all, you can go with like I don't know.
Like Sky does Minecraft. Oh no, wait, he beats his wife.
Captain Sparkles is the only one.
Captain Sparkles.
Yeah.
And like Stompy Longnose.
Yeah.
But like with Pokemon, there's like
no known.
There's like not like not very many known ones, but like there is like content creators, but there's not like content creators like the ones that like
dedicate themselves to like Pokemon, Pokemon only. Yeah, because I feel like if you're a content creator of Pokemon, you're like more saying like, oh, I make videos about Pokemon and then Nintendo games.
Yeah.
So like Nintendo stuff related,
I mean, like, one of the things, like, if I were to become, like, full-on, like, Pokemon YouTuber, one thing that I've noticed that brings in a lot of views is when they play, like, a different game. I'm subscribed to this one Pokemon YouTuber, and, he just does, like, top 10 Pokemon facts, or, like, top 10 moves that you didn't know about, or, like, I play this game, but I have this, like, rule set. The only other game that he's ever played was Minecraft, and I've noticed like when I look at his Minecraft videos that there's some of the most like
good videos.
Yeah, because because people like diversity.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Well, you can stick to your main your base game.
Like your niche, yeah.
Yeah, variety channels they do get views, but not nearly as much as like a YouTube channel that focuses solely on one game, but then sometimes branches out.
Yeah.
Like I've noticed that's like very it brings in the money, brings in the views, brings in the dick. Bleep that out.
But yeah, I mean, hey man, if you're gonna start streaming, you're probably gonna need like I don't know, like like I said, like somewhere to be known. And if you're gonna do YouTube, come with me. That's like a
collab. We do like a collab.
No, but like do some editing on your videos, basically.
Honestly, I think editing is a good way to start a career. I want to learn how to edit then
I can totally show you.
Dude, honestly, that would be so great. And then like maybe try editing for like a content creator and then
it'd be fun if you just take like inches a bit of production next year, but I'm not sure.
Honestly, cuz like you can take 2 extracurriculars, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
If that's the case, then I might do video club and then because I wanted to do advanced culinary.
Oh yeah.
Because in sophomore year I took culinary and I loved it. I loved it so much.
Yeah,
I learned how to make so many dishes from it, and I wanted to do advanced because in advanced you learn like meats and stuff. You learn how to like beat meats.
That sounds really good.
Like jerk off a horse and stuff.
But yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I forgot.
You're gay.
Oh yeah, New Year's resolutions. Okay, come back to the topic. Play more games, read more books because I recently got into like reading and it's really fun. You know, what else? Watch more movies. You know, just consume more media. I guess just to be more enlightened. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess and also just like have a stronger connection with my friends. You know, and I think that's pretty much
honestly, okay. My New Year's resolution is to basically, bottom line, just fix what's broken. Yeah. That is the entire theme of this year, is to fix what is broken. And by that, I mean these past 5 years have been awful.
Yeah.
I've just taken gut punch after gut punch. And this year, I'm not going to let it happen again. I'm not going to let this year kick me around like 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. This year, I'm going to reunite the connections that I've had with people that I've been drifting apart from, like you, which is why I invited you here, and I want to hang out with you more, and I want to hang out with like the rest of the group. I want to find a job that is like suitable for me. Maybe like it's not priority, but try to find try to get into like a relationship.
Yeah.
Like see if I can pull that off. Work on myself, and I don't mean like I will try to lose weight. But just like I don't think I'm unattractive like the way I am.
Nah, you aren't. To be honest, you aren't.
I mean, like, yeah, I feel like I could look better, but then again, I've gotten tons of snatch from just how I look now.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm just gonna take care of myself, and there are gonna be people that I will let go this year, and some people are like right now are like really close to me. Maybe I might have to let go of them. It just depends on like if I decide on if they're good for my life or not. And it's basically just to get everything back together, get my grades up, go to summer school, get the missing credits back, get through senior year, just graduate, and then just fix what's broken, because there's a lot of stuff broken, and I'm gonna start with the job because that's like the easiest one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get off my hiney whiny, my little tushy.
Well, you do you, man.
Yeah. Thank you. And I do hope that me and you can like hang out more.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do, because sometimes I just like, because thing about like hanging out with you guys is that sometimes you just don't feel like it. Like most of the time, I
totally get that. I like 100% understand that. I can understand, because we're especially me. I've noticed that I can like drain people's like.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
And honestly, I don't really want to like fix that, because I do like how I am.
Yeah.
And if I notice something that like hurts other people, then yeah, I'm gonna work on it. But from like for now, as long as I'm not like literally like repelling people.
Yeah. I got you.
Then I'm not gonna try to fix.
I feel like I become more like patient and like tolerant towards like that kind of like like more like extroverted, more like outgoing, like type of persons, because of my boyfriend mainly. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
that made me patient.
Because the thing is that my boyfriend is really he's really more extrovert, like he's really like energetic.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't know. I feel like if he was like an animal, he would be like a monkey. To be honest, either a monkey or like a dog.
Like a dog.
I feel like a dog fits me more. But yeah, I feel like I've just been more patient. I guess I can just hang out with you more.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Totally. Well, we gotta wrap up the podcast.
Okay. Well, you heard the co-host.
Yay.
So that is all the time that we have for today. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this Thursday.
We can do it tomorrow. Oh yeah, we will. Wait,
tomorrow.
Actually, yeah,
I don't think that there is
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Because it is Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Hopefully we can do Thursday.
Yeah. But we both hope that you enjoyed our podcast, and if you did, leave a like, be one of the other 6 viewers.
Yay. Hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
Remember to use code EPODCAST on the
Epstein list. Open a spot.
Open a spot.
Let us in. Open the front door. Let us in to your home. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed, and if you did, come back, please. I'm lonely, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
And as always, I hope you enjoyed.